All right, this is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and we are back with another free-to-play mystery shard only run video. Today we are going to be talking about the Catacombs of Narbuk. Narbuk. I don't know if that's how you say it, but that's how I'm saying it. Catacombs of Narbuk. And yeah, we're gonna three-star this bad boy. And that's it. That's what we're going to do today. We're going to beat this and see if we can do it with only two frickin' heroes. That's what we're going to do. Two frickin' heroes. And which two heroes are going to be on the block today? Well, guess what? The same two heroes that were on the block the last few times. We're just going to do it. Let's go in. So, the beginning of this game, the first four areas, I'm going to say are essentially just doable with Spirit Host and Kale. We're going to go right out and say it. This video and the next video for the next area, they're going to be the same thing. You can beat either one of these with just these two heroes. You don't even need to have summoned anything. You literally could just get them for free. So you could just farm up yourself a little Spirit Host action, get yourself a Kale, and then just spend a couple weeks building them up. And guess what? You win. That's it. I mean, it's not that easy. It takes longer than that, but it is that easy. As long as you can build these two guys up, you'll win. You'll win. It's not that bad. And I've said this in the other videos, so I'll say it in this one. You might not be able to do this right when you get to Nightmare. I mean, the first area of Nightmare is a little brutal for you once you beat Brutal, which is funny that it's called Brutal before Nightmare. But either way, it's a little bit harder. It's not that crazy though. So just taking a little bit of time to level up your Kale and your Spirit Host will get you through at least the first four areas. Continue. And that'll get you some nice rewards. I mean, there's some silver. I think you could possibly even get some ancient shards. I believe you can get like 4 or 5 from this area. You would only have to get like 1 star on a few areas past 5 if you can successfully 3-star the first, second, and third and fourth area. Because that's usually how I actually ran it in the beginning. I would just 3-star the first 4 areas because they're easy, and then get whatever stars I could all the way through the rest of campaign. Now, there's not much in this area, I think, that can really cause any issue. I think this was one of actually the easier areas on Nightmare because this is literally just a damage dealing area. Like, they don't do anything special. There's no revivals that I can remember. I think you might have some healers and some annoying things, but there's nothing that if your heroes are strong and can kind of just power through it, that there's going to be any issue in this area. This one is one of the easier ones. I know the next area possibly has some stuff that, if your heroes are a little bit weaker, you might get hit pretty easily, or if you can't kill them fast enough, things like that. Yeah, if you're starting to get some extra hits that you shouldn't, or if your team is really freaking slow, that's another big thing that could definitely stop you from beating these campaigns successfully. Yeah, I would just say screw it and go back and level up, get some speed boots for your heroes, make sure they can at least go before the teams that you're fighting. If you can get your heroes up to, 170 to 200, probably the best. If you can get it up to 250, then yeah, you might go twice before they even get a turn and then you win. So even a weaker team that's faster can also handle this. They're just going to have to take more turns to do it. Really, the only difference is, that's it, speed. It's crazy how much speed can really affect your game. Like if you did this with like a 140 speed or something like that, and these guys are getting the first turn, yeah, you're going to get wiped almost every single time. Even this team right here with low speed would get wiped off the map, off the frickin' map, because you're going to get hit with 4 different hero skills right off the bat instead of what just happened there where I just one-shot the whole, kit and caboodle, and they don't get any attacks. So killing works, going first works, stunning works. All of these things work. Any kind of crowd control skill would be helpful in here if your team is not strong enough. You can stun the whole team and then just take them down at your leisure. So having 1 or 2 heroes that can conceivably do that might be a good idea. So if you have a nuker that can stun, then that's good too. But it's not necessary if you just have a nuker that's powerful. That's it. Powerful, not powerful. Powerful nukers will save you a lot of time. Spending a lot of time on one specific hero that can really do some damage, and you're good in nightmare mode. And for this, we specifically use Kale. Look how quick this went. This is why I have to like bring in other heroes when I do these videos, because they just go really fast. Once we get into like stage 5 and beyond, yeah, it's going to get a little bit longer. So we're just putting these in so you can see that they're not that bad, and that as long as you have been putting your efforts into the right heroes, that it doesn't really matter. I mean, even if you just had 2 heroes that have lifesteal, this is going to be a joke. Look at that. Boom. Now we get to play the other game, the one we play in most games. Let's bring in Elhain, since we have now freshly used her. We have freshly got her to 60. Let's see how much damage she does in here, and if she can handle this. Look at that. She's just getting nonstop attacks. Counterattacks are great on Elhain. See? 2 hits, smacking them around. She's good for this kind of stuff. I mean, you can use her as a campaign farmer if you really want to. But yeah, she's awesome in here also. Look at that. Just taking out enemies like it was like a date. She's actually doing better than Kale in here. Look at that. Smack in the face. That was a better run. That was the best time. 33 seconds. Look at that. Let's see if Galek can compete with this. We want to bring in Galek now. Boom. Galek, start. The whole point of this is, can other heroes do it? I don't want you to think that there's one magical hero, because there's freaking not. The magical hero is the hero that you built. That's the magical hero. Oh, Galek might be struggling here. Yeah, Elhain was definitely better right now. Oh, wait, maybe not. Oh, nope, he got it. He beat it. He beat her time. So Galek's better. There you go. Everything that I've ever believed is true now. Galek is my favorite starter as far as like just liking him, and he has proven me right. That was the point. He's proven me right. I want to prove that Galek is the best starting hero. Even though he's clearly not because of Clan Boss, but he is. All right, get out of here. Let's do one more run. Who can we use? Who can we use in here that's dumb? Let's pick a hero that's not so well known. Huh, this is a tough one, huh? I prefer someone in lifesteal just because I don't want to have to worry about them dying, but because I know she won't die. But who can we bring in? Let's bring in Crimson Slayer. Let's see if a random rare can handle their own in here. A random rare who has a 3-hit sleep on her A1. And an insane A2. Yeah, I don't know. She's awesome. Look at that. Boom. They're just out of commission there. She just smacks them in the face. And then they fall asleep, and she heals herself back up while she does it. This is what I'm saying. Lifesteal, baby. Lifesteal, lifesteal, lifesteal. Campaign is the champion of lifesteal. So she's not as fast as the starting champions, but they're getting it done. Flowing sword, decreasing turn meter. She can get it done. That's the point. See? We love Crimson Slayer here. She's one of my favorite heroes. I think she's great. Boom, look at that. Smacked it up like it was her word that rhymes with switch. All right? So there you go. Crimson Slayer, in it to win it with Spirit Host. Notice how Spirit Host just stays the same. She's awesome because she increases the attack and she speeds everyone up. Well, she doesn't speed everyone up unless she's the leader, but you can put her in the lead if you really want. And yeah, that's it. Easy peasy, Spirit Host squeezy. Let's get out of here. Let's go home. And once again, even though I've shown this in all of the videos, I do it at the end so you can change it if you don't want to see it. Kale, all lifesteal, all right, all skills max. He's got the Phantom Touch. This is also for people who haven't seen my videos before, and this is your first video. It's why I do it, really. And then we've got the War Master, and then down on support tree side. So he's awesome. All right, Spirit Host down to War Master. She's got the support tree, and she's got all her skills max. Phantom Touch, Blessing, Artifacts, boom, bolster. So good stuff here. She's got reasonable defense. reasonable skills, a really decent attack power for a support hero because we want her to be able to heal herself and make sure she can do more damage, which is nice. Galek and Elhain are basically in the same realm. They all have lifesteal. They have reasonable attack. Both of them, I think, are in like the 4,000s. They have 47 on him, and masteries down to War Master and support tree. Skills all max. Phantom touch. It's always going to be the same for these guys. Lifesteal on Elhain as well. Skills all maxed. Phantom touch, blessing, mastery. She goes down the defensive tree because she's a little bit more defensive. She doesn't have much that she has to do as in the way of accuracy or anything like that. So you're better off just making her a little bit more beefy. So there you go, down to Helm Smasher. And it's funny because she has the ignore defense and she did the best. She did it the fastest. No, she didn't actually. Galek did. So there we go. Either way, she was right in the middle, so it doesn't really matter. 1 second isn't going to change your day. That's really what I'm trying to say. So those are the heroes that are going to kind of get you through whatever you need. I mean, you don't need to do a lot of effort in this. This is the Catacombs of Narbuk, and there's no reason that you need to worry about it. It's just going to be get your hero stronger. Once you shouldn't really be doing Nightmare anyway. So if you just started, go farm some dungeons and get some masteries. That's what you should be doing. Masteries, potions, and leveling up your heroes and getting some gear to 16. That's where you should be. But if you're getting to Nightmare and for some reason you're having trouble, just remember that maxing level 60 to their max is the best way to do anything in this game. Just get one hero to 60 and then move on with your life. All right. So we're going to move on with our life and get ready for the next video, which is literally going to happen as soon as I turn this one off because we're doing 2 this week on the Nightmare campaign. All right. So if you guys have any questions or if there's something that maybe I'm missing because my heroes are too overpowered and you want to yell at me and say, hey, man, I'm living the budget life right now and I don't have heroes that are this strong. Like, what do I do? Well, you don't do anything. You beat it and you don't get 3 stars and then you go level up. That's what you do. That's how it works. That's what I did. I ignored Nightmare campaign. You can go back to my progression videos and see that I ignored it for like 2 or 3 months actually. And I actually forgot it was there for a while and just recently started coming back to it. So there you go. Hopefully you guys got some useful info here. And even though it's pretty much just banging smack up tank and spanky, whatever you want to call it, tanky spanky. Yeah, that's all this is. And that's what the next video is going to be too. And then we'll finally get into some possible strategy for Nightmare because we'll actually have things that we need strategy for. All right. So this is the Nightmare campaign. This is the Catacombs of Narbuk. This is Mobile Gamer Nerd. You guys take care.